everybody, welcome to another episode of Straight Up Sips. Today we are actually doing the only 5 bottles that you need for your bar. So I believe the categories are a guilt-free pour or just a daily sipper, a mixer, an impress a guest, a Friday night pour, and a special occasion.
Yeah.
So we actually, when we were coming up with ideas for this video, we kind of had some different answers on some of them. Some of them are the same, but some of them are different. So we have our own picks for some of these. So it's a little bit more than 5, but that's just because there's multiple different bottles that you could use for each category. And we were like, why not? There's 2 of us. Let's throw in just some options, right? So let's get off with the first one, right? So that is the guilt-free pour. And so that one we actually picked the same one. So that is the Early Times Bottled and Bond. And as you can see, this has been drank with no guilt whatsoever. This is 1 liter. I think Sazerac bought this one. Now it's not the black top, it's just the metal top. But it is so good. I think it's like $25 bucks, and
that?
yeah, it's 1 liter, under $30. It's one that always stays on the shelf. When it goes out, we get another one all the time. It's one of the best ones, and so we agreed on that. So the next one we actually didn't agree on. So we have 2 options here. I'll go with, you want me to go first? You want you to go first? Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll go first. So the next category is mixer, and I chose the Rittenhouse Rye Bottled and Bond. Now, the reason why I went with this one is because ryes typically are good for old fashions or other cocktails that you want to do for mixers, but it's bottled and bond, so you're still going to get that rye flavor. It has enough proof on it that I feel like it would be really good in a cocktail, and it's really low budget. It's like $20-something, maybe cheaper than that. I don't exactly remember the price we paid for it, but plastic screw top, just really cheap and affordable, and something that I think would make a great cocktail. You want to go with yours?
Yep. So I chose the Benchmark Top Floor. This one's 86 proof, so I mean,
Lower.
It's not like super high. Like, it's lower than this one, but it's still, I feel like it's really good for mixing. And it's also like, what, 18 bucks?
Yeah,
$17.99?
I think taxes out the door was $17 with that one.
Well, yeah, 17 then. So I don't know. I just think it's got that like Buffalo Tracy taste to it.
It's got the sweetness to it. Yeah, it's really good. It's one of those.
It's a good mixer.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think it was, yeah, and that's kind of.
And it's like something other than like a rye too. So if
right.
you're trying to like think between the 2, then
exactly. And some people don't get these. Some people don't get you know what I mean. So it's like whatever is more available in your area, and that kind of goes with all the Benchmark products. Yeah. They're really good and pretty cheap. I think a Benchmark full proof is like $25. You know what I mean? So that's like the highest proof they have. So with all that being said, let's move on to the next category. So that is the Impress a Guest category. And this one might be a little controversial, but I think once I talk about
we chose the same one for this one.
We did. Yeah, we chose the same one for this one. And that is Blanton's Single Barrel. So I feel like this might be a little controversial on this, but I'm not saying it's gonna impress them with like flavor, right? But I know for us, we don't necessarily have a lot of guests that come over, and when they try it, they're like as into bourbon as we are. So when they see this bottle, you know, this is a pretty good like beginner unicorn kind of bottle. So I would say if you're going for the Impress a Guest, I think something in this like idea is a good starter for that.
And here it's hard to find.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of people know about it, I feel like. And if they like have like a general knowledge.
It's the one bottle that everybody kind of knows.
For us personally, this one would impress.
I think it is my, like when I have a bar full of all these bottles, but this is the one that everybody talks about the most. or wants to try or whatever. So I normally try to keep one of these on the bar if I can. But that goes for pretty much any of the Blanton's products. So we both agreed on that one. Let's go to the next one. So that is the Friday night pour.
Mhm.
Now we differed on this one only because I agree with the pick that you did too, but I was like, I kind of want to, I think I can think of another one too I would like. So you go with yours first. I went first last time.
So I chose the New Riff single barrel. Ours comes in at 109.8 proof.
Mm-hmm.
This one is one of my favorites. I think it's like one of your favorites too, probably.
I really love it. I think I did
it's
a
so
short
good.
on it.
Yeah. So I mean,
as you can
there's just
see,
something about it. Like it's so.
It's the vanilla cream in there.
Yeah.
It's such a candied, granulated sugar.
It's really good. As you can see, like we need to get a new one.
Yeah. Well, I actually just got another one, but it's not for me. It's a gift.
This is also a great gift, I feel like, as well.
Yeah.
But it's what, like $56 around there.
Yeah.
I think this is a great, like, you're not something for like every day, but
it's
Friday
one of the
night,
best single barrels
absolutely.
that for like single barrel bourbon. I really do enjoy this, and it might just be the one I have because this one's 109, and I think the other one I saw was 107. So maybe some differences,
really good.
but that one's
we
amazing.
like this one a lot.
So my Friday night pick is something different. I'm getting into more rye a little bit, and I'm not saying I still love bourbon. It's still my top, but that is this Rye 3 Toasted. Now this is a pick. This is a barrel pick, and this is the Whiskey Row barrel pick. So shout out to Whiskey Row. This is awesome. It's a mixture of that toasted marshmallow graham cracker in there, like a little bit of like a campfire, but then you get those floral notes, some of the earth tones in there, and I think it's just
really good.
It's a really beautiful mix. It's just perfect for what it is, and it's 120 proof. Yeah, 124 proof. And it's just really good, and it's one that I try to limit to every once in a while, but it's not a special occasion bottle. But it's one of my favorite pours, especially on a weekend.
Yeah.
So that's Friday. So we're moving along. We're getting along there pretty good. And I think we're on the final one, this special occasion pour. Now, there was 2 bottles that came into mind, and it just so happened that I picked one and you picked the other. So you want me to go first?
Sure.
All right. Sure. So this one, I actually didn't pick up. You picked it up. You came and got it for me as a surprise, and I was very excited about it. And that is the Woodford Reserve Masters Collection Batch Proof. And this is a 121.2 proof. And wow, this is absolutely amazing. Truly, to me, is a special occasion pour. They only release these once a year. Woodford doesn't do any kind of barrel proof anything unless it's this. This is the only high proof option. The other ones are going to be around 90 something proof. So just a limited thing, and it's not because it's limited that makes it a special occasion pour to me. It is just phenomenal. You get the fruit, you get the carrot. It's just that Woodford kind of sweetness and oak in there, some chocolate notes. It's one of the best pours I have had this year and in a while too. I really love it. It's awesome. But
all right. In mine, we just made a video on this one, so I'm not going to go like too in depth.
Right.
Go check it out. If you haven't seen it, it's our most recent video before this one.
It's good.
It's the Penelope American Light Whiskey. This one is 128.4 proof. This is a special occasion bottle because we have only seen it in one store. I feel like it's hard to come by, at least around here, and it's so good. It's a little bit pricier as well, so it's not something you're just gonna like pour every day or even every weekend, everything like that. So, and it's so good. It tastes like banana pudding, like we said in our video, and I feel like it doesn't taste as provey as it is either. No. So it's super easy to drink, and it's amazing. So we loved it.
Absolutely
in our
fantastic.
last video. if you want to hear more about it.
Oh God, yeah, that was amazing.
Check that out. But that's definitely something I would say for a special occasion, even though like put just like a small dent in it, but that was for
Yeah,
everybody.
and I feel bad about it because I don't want it to be gone. I don't even want to think about the bottle being gone or this one.
Yeah, this one's amazing.
It's really good. But there you have it. I mean, I feel like I know it's, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Well,
6,
it's
7, 8.
technically 5. It's
8.
my 5 and your 5, and we
Right.
had, like these. I think we're the only same one. So
Right. So there you have it. I mean, that's the 5 bottles you need. I mean, they're more than 5, so maybe we cheated,
You
but
were
it's 5
okay.
for us.
Yeah.
It's 5 each.
it's our 5. Yeah.
So it's good. But I think it's just, this is a good little lineup. I feel like if all these were on a bar, you'd be set. You'd be really good.
Mhm.
So just take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But with that being said, please be sure to like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. And we just love hearing from you guys
Yeah,
and
if you
responding.
have like a category, like what's your
Right.
special occasion, what's your like mixer, any of that, just let us know because it's interesting to hear. And we
Yeah,
like to-
we love to just hear
from
from
you
you guys. So there you have it. That is our submission into the very late, the only 5 bottles you need for a bar setup. And remember, as always, straight up sip it. See ya.